In this next story, I'm rather disturbed here because this is the third time that this has happened in the past month. More sexual scandal coming out of our armed services. And this is not only disgusting, it's wrong, and it really speaks to the problem that our armed services has when it comes to gender equality between men and women. This story is out of West Point. The U.S. Army announced that a first sergeant in the United States Military Academy at West Point has been accused of secretly filming female cadets while they've been taking a shower. This is new news, and the Army is in the process of contacting, after reviewing this video, the 12 cadets that this guy, or the 12, same thing. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Ha ha ha, funny. This story's not funny, but that was a funny joke. I thought I'd insert it there. But either way, they're going to try to find these 12 young women and get them counseling and get them help according to the Army. But this sort of speaks volumes. Now, a recent documentary came out called The Silent War, I believe, and it was phenomenal on sort of, getting beyond scratching the surface, really digging into the sexual assault culture and the oppressive nature of our armed services, and why they do everything in their power to sort of suppress this ideal of sexual assault that actually happens. The good news here is that Secretary Hagel is very disgusted by this and wants to get to the bottom of it. The question is can Secretary Hagel really overcome the top brass of the military and the military culture? That's the question that we all want to know. The question that we all want an answer to. I want an answer just as well as you want an answer to that. And we're going to keep on this story. But this is not the first time this has happened. We've talked about this happening before. There was an individual that was in charge of the Air Force Sexual Assault Prevention and Response Program who was accused of sexual assault. The Army sergeant in charge of the sexual assault program at Fort Hood was also accused of assault. And a recent Pentagon survey came out indicating that 26,000 people in the armed services were assaulted in 2012, up from 19,000 in 2010. This problem does not seem to be getting any better, even though they created all these committees. What are these committees actually doing? We need to, and trust me, America, I believe in our armed services like you do. I believe in our men and our women that serve abroad. And we need, if we care about putting them in harm's way, and we don't want to make decisions that put them in harm's way, then we need to make a decision that takes them out of harm's way. Meaning we need to find a solution to the sexual assault problem happening in our armed services. Gender equality needs to go across the board, and especially in those that promote democracy across the world. That's my 2 cents.